Hey everyone, welcome back to Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, your best place to buy bullion bars and coins shipped to you worldwide from Melbourne in Australia.
How are you, Rubes?
Not too bad. We're back. It's been a while.
It has been a while since we've had a few nice stacks of
That's
silver.
it.
Although we did have some good silver stacks from Perth Mint last week.
We did, yes. We put a little short up there of Oscar swimming around in it.
That's right. The Snow Angels.
That was another impressive little stack. But this one's an international one.
It is. And we've got some, and we'll open them all up, but, well, all of each type. So we've got some maples and some other things in there. So there's some basics as well as some different stuff that we don't normally keep. It's a little bit exciting.
New types of coins, rounds, but also a new type of monster box. I've not seen that monster box before. I pride myself on knowing all the different types by sight, but I pulled these ones out and went, huh? Don't know who these are from.
There you go. Now, it looks like they suffer from the same thing as the Canadian mint ones where they haven't broken. This one's just not stuck properly. So let's get that one actually
It's actually got a unique... the unique title of what it is on the seal as well, which is quite cool.
It's about time someone started doing that. Both mint ones do my head in some days.
The variation we've seen from them, at least I know, between the super pits and the kangaroos, for example, it's the exact same tape, just a different colour.
Yeah, but they used that colour for, like the gold one.
Yeah.
They used on something else recently, and it threw me. Like, you can't do this, guys.
Yeah, they keep us guessing. So yeah, it's good to see something different.
It is. All right. So these are bull and bears. So these are by popular request.
Ooh.
They're a beautiful round. No, they are a coin.
They're a coin, I misspoke earlier. They are actually a coin.
So you've got the bull and the bear there, which signifies, the bull market and the bear market and them fighting each other out. So produced by, which mint was it, Rubes? This is...
Bulmint, I think it's called. Or, yeah.
So a beautiful coin, and then Queen Elizabeth on the back. These are 2022s. And how do you pronounce that country?
I was going to fling it to you, so...
Toklu. Yeah, I know I've butchered it, but yeah.
Bit of a different one for us. We're not used to seeing.
Yeah, it is. I don't know who's got the mintage rights for that country. I'd have to look that up.
I'm guessing from their origin that it's going to be somewhere out of Europe, considering these coins, and doing a little bit of research in line, it looked like a lot of these ones were quite popular throughout Europe. So I'd have to assume there, but...
Yeah, I actually thought it was one of the American mints had the right to it, and they were, as quite often happens, mints, mint by name only, and they will actually subcontract it out to the production of it to one of the various mints around the world. I don't know if they have with this one. I can't swear to it, but I have a sneaking suspicion.
There you go. The more you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make it worth any less, and it doesn't make it dodgy or anything like that. These are a fantastic coin, and come in, if you're really keen, tubes of Rubes, 25.
I think so. Although the unique thing about these ones is that they come in monster boxes of 400.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 20. So there's only 20 in a round. 20 in a tube.
There we go.
If you're after a tuber, you're buying 20 of them. Now, we will have capsules. If you're just buying one or two, we'll probably put them in capsules. No guarantees on that, as per normal, but we will try.
That's it.
All right, so I should probably keep some of those out just to compare them. This is another one from the same mint. But these ones are the Goddess Europa. And they are a beautiful coin. I've seen these before.
There we go.
Gloves are all well and good until you need to do something with a bit of strength and dexterity.
Yes, Oscar and I discovered that with an LCS box unboxing recently, where it's great because you need to protect the boxes and the coins inside, but also makes it a little bit hard to get them out sometimes.
So these are a much shinier finish as opposed to the Bull and Bear, which has got almost a frosted finish to it. So you've got Goddess Europa there riding her bull.
Fantastic.
And then again, Queen Elizabeth on the back.
Without the patterning on the back that time though, so a nice little bit of difference between the two.
Yeah, so you can see one's more I'm not catching the light well, am I, mate?
No, that's alright.
One's more a frosted finish than the other. But they look... I actually really like both. I was going to say I prefer the shinier finish, but I quite like the hatching.
You see that with things like the Perth Mint, where they will try two different stuff. Between something like the koala and the kookaburra, for example, where but some people will just go for both. Some people will prefer one over the other, and I think something similar here, where you can kind of
the level of detail they've got in here.
Yeah,
with the rising sun and the rays coming out, and then you've got the background scenery. It's a stunning coin, it really is.
They've done a fantastic job with those.
Yeah. So they are in stock while stocks last. We do have a few, but we don't have a never-ending supply of them. So, standard story. If they're in your budget and you want them now, grab them now. Don't go, oh, well, I might get those in a couple of weeks, because you may find we don't have them in a couple of weeks. And because they are international, they are a bit of a pain in the backside to import.
But yes, definitely getting to that busy time of year.
Yeah.
And particularly as a lot of mints and such swap over to their 2023 stuff.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, this is always a busy time of year for us.
So we'll hit the one we know well.
The iconic yellow box.
Yeah, you can't go past a maple. Don't tell Matt we've got them in.
Yeah, I think all of us have a bit of a soft spot for the maple in one form or another.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful coin. There we go. Just a standard maple. Looks beautiful. I'm assuming it's a 2022, although I haven't actually looked yet.
Find out. 2022.
So I'd assume the last of the Queen Elizabeths. I don't think they are going to produce Queen Elizabeth on the 23, although I haven't heard officially yet.
Yep.
So we shall see. Now, the other one. And this is one I've been a little bit keen and apprehensive at the same time to get into.
Ooh, a controversial coin.
Oh, it's not the coin as much as the manufacturer. So I've voiced this concern before with the Royal Mint, where they've letting themselves down a little bit just lately.
Seems to be a bit of a popular sentiment amongst some of our commenters as well, as I've seen a few people saying. So let's see if they've redeemed themselves.
I'm going to try another one. Let's dig down a little bit and see what happens. You'll have to excuse my phone ringing in my pocket.
Popular man. And there we have King Arthur.
So this isn't, I don't believe, and you're going to correct me if I'm wrong, this is not part of the original quote-unquote trio series.
Oh, it's a weird one. It is, but it isn't. So I believe they're breaking up. It's the Myths and Legends series out of the Royal Mint. And so I first thought when they did the series that, they started with Robin Hood. I'm like, oh great, we're going to see some of these different characters and things like that. But then they started only doing Robin Hood ones, and I went, hang on a minute. So it looks like they've broken it into multiple segments. So they've now finished with the Robin Hood segment on it, and now they've started the next one, which I would very much assume that they're going to carry on with the King Arthur line, and we're going to see the likes of Merlin and such.
Merlin coin would be cool.
Yeah, so
I really wanted them to do a Friar Tuck in the Robin Hood series.
Me too.
So I'm a little disappointed they didn't do that.
But yeah, so it's a part of the same series, but it's not.
But wait, there's more.
As usually happens.
We come through the boxes and go, hang on, we missed one. So this adds some completely different flavour to what we've just unboxed, although it is related.
Same, but different.
That's the one. Good old box within a box.
Got to keep it nice and protected as it comes internationally. Plus, you just get to show off your speed unboxing skills.
Within a bag.
Should pass the parcel. It's got like a really cool prize inside. I'm betting another layer of bubble wrap inside, and then a tube.
Now this gets really tricky when you open for both Bullion Now and for Little Coin Shop, because Bullion Now you tend to rip into things, whereas Little Coin Shop you have to be incredibly careful in case you damage any packaging or anything along those sort of lines. So it's constantly got to remember which one you're unpacking.
You've got a separate set of knife skills for each one. It's amazing. Alright, so we've got the little yellow tube there.
So this means Royal Mint, as a rule. And inside here you will find the lovely King Arthur's. I've been looking forward to seeing these in gold. So there he is in all his glory. Beautiful 1 ounce coin.
And one of their 2023 ones as well.
That's a 23, is it?
It is a 23.
I don't think. Was it the same on the silver? Was it a
I believe
23?
so. I just don't. I think I forgot to comment about it, but I believe it is also a 2023.
We might have to have a quick look at that. Should we confirm it?
Yeah, let's confirm it now. Why not?
Because I've still got some out. I haven't put them away yet. Yeah, it is too. It's a 2023.
There you go. So up there with the Britannias of potentially one of the few with Her Majesty on it, as well as being a 2023. So
Yeah.
I would presume that any later in that series won't. But yeah, time will tell.
All good stuff.
All right, back to us from the past.
So yeah. So that's the latest coins international flavour that we've got in at the moment. You know, a bit something for everyone there. The standard good old maple that you just can't go past. Something a little different from the Royal Mint. And the coins look okay this time.
I wanted to throw in a little bit of not quite an Easter egg, but a little bit of a something that caused some controversy in the shop this week. If you grab one of those Royal Mint tubes, now we discovered that there is a very, very easy way to get into them, and that is actually just by twisting the lid as opposed to pulling it.
Yeah, it works sometimes.
And there was quite a few people going, no way, you know, that's so much easier to get into them. So
Yeah.
little tip there. We might have to do a separate video on it, but I thought that was interesting for those that maybe didn't know. Is that some of those tubes have some interesting ways to get into them and get coins back into them.
The Royal Mint, and I don't want to harp on it because I did this on another video. The Royal Mint are producing some incredible technological leaps. So, you know, in their security features and some of their designs.
Yep.
And even just to the fact that most of their tubes you can actually screw off the top, and it's far easier than struggling with them. They're just letting themselves down a little bit with some of their white spotting.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. And then, yeah, we've got the Bull and the Bear in and the Goddess Europa. So some good coins there, good international flavour. The tail end of 2022, obviously. So we're going to see some pretty serious changes next year. So I encourage you, for no other reason than add flavour to your stack. And we talk about this quite often. Whether it's going to be, you know, some fantastic investment and all that type of thing because it's the last of the Queen Elizabeth or the first of the King Charles, it's almost to a degree irrelevant. Buy some stuff that's got some difference in it. So you can say, look, I've got some of the previous monarch and some of the current monarch. It just adds that interest and flavour, like I said, to your stack. So it's always good to play around with that sort of stuff.
Exciting stuff.
All good. All right, that's it for now. We will talk again very, very soon. See ya.
See ya.